Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Washington Mystics going up against the New York Liberty. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. A playoff atmosphere in the building tonight. Two of the elite teams in the WNBA squaring off.
This is as good as it gets. There's only a few teams in the league on this level.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, this is a preview of the playoffs. You know, if they don't meet in the postseason, I'll be shocked. And guys, the energy in this arena with these fans, it's going to be off the charts.
Now here's Jones. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Mule with the ball. Pass to Angsler. And here's Edwards. Angsler with it. 5 on the clock. Now Mule. Fires for 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Now here's Ionescu. Jones. Bebish. She's guarded by Sykes. Pass to Ionescu. Stewart inside. Working on Edwards. A nice shot by Stewart.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now here is Sykes. Laney Hamilton covering. Now Mule. Pass to Dolson. Shoots over Jones. And it's Dolson missing.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Bebish shot is off. Now here is Sykes. And here's Mule. Covered by Ionescu. Now here's Mule. She's covered closely. And here is Sykes. Shoots over Laney Hamilton. And another miss by Washington. And talking about Brittany Sykes, she's known for her defense.
Well, when those GM surveys come out every year, Sykes is normally the pick for best being defender. She's an old school type of guard. Doesn't take a lot of threes. Hangs her hat on disrupting opponents.
Washington trailing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Mule. Covered by Ionescu. Now Mule. Pass to Angsler. Can they get it? Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Big basket there. The 5th time's the charm, am I right?
Here's Laney Hamilton. Jones outside. Back to Laney Hamilton. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Now here is Sykes. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Dolson. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. And another 3 for Washington.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy, but she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Stewart with the ball. Edwards grabs the miss.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Angsler. Dolson. Brittany Sykes outside. The shot that time, not on target.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu goes back up, and Stewart with the lay-in.
What a hustle play by Stewart. Picks up the trash and puts it in the can. She has such a motor.
The Mystics on offense, trailing by 5. Pass to Dolson, and here's Enksler. Now Mule. Edwards left side. It's stolen by Stewart. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Laney Hamilton, that one's good.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Mule with the ball. Sykes outside. Pass to Mule. Over Ionescu. And it's good from the elbow.
And you're seeing the selflessness from Brittany Sykes right there. She is all about doing whatever is best for the team.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Mule. Puts up a 3. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for 3.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
And it's Dolson missing. New York leading. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Rebounded by the Mystics.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Well, Washington went 19-21 in the 2023 season, falling in the first round to the Liberty.
Yeah, getting swept by the eventual runner-up in New York. The Mystics going 19-20 in the expanded 40-game regular season. They ended up the 7th seed.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Let's go with a 3. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Pass to Mule. Back to Sykes. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Edwards. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu connects from three-point range.
I like their hustle here early. They've struck first on the offensive glass.
Those second chance buckets really contributing to their lead.
Sykes outside. Now here's Dolson. Not a lot of room. Back to Sykes. Shoots over Laney Hamilton. The bank shot, no good.
Strong work defensively in the low post. You've got to be tough down there in the paint.
And she was, mainly because she doesn't want to give up any easy buckets. I mean, she will fight you tooth and nail. A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
They were ready to go right from the opening tip. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole, because she is not helping their offense.
Pass to Ionescu. Three-pointer. That one falls, and a nice feed from Laney Hamilton.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Mule. Covered by Ionescu. Sykes outside. Dolson. Back to Sykes. The 3 ball. Brittany Sykes can't get that one the ball. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. From deep. Buell grabs the board. The Mystics trailing. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here is Sykes. She has 6. Looking to end the drought. That one, no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Liberty. They lead by 9. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Here's Dodikish. They set the pick. Pass to Burke. Lets the 3 fly. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Sykes. Here's Van Loo. Austin inside, guarded by Savali.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Pass to Jones. Hits the jump hook.
Well, Jones has all the size and power she needs to defeat contact. Like it's not even there.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Team Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Takes the 3, and again, it's the Liberty from deep.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Van Loo. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Sykes, covered by Thornton. Pass to Van Loo. To end the run. Rebound, New York. And here is Jones. Here's Dodikish. Now Burke. Thornton outside. No good on the triple. So it's Washington now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Back to Samuelson. Pass to Kone. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Thornton with it. And it's Samuelson picking her up. Thornton outside. Burke. Left side, Savali. Burke. She's guarded by Sykes. The 3. Shot by Burke. No good. Samuelson outside. Inside. Here's Austin. Attached short, but it's good off the front iron.
Opportunistic shot by Austin. Finds the mid-range look and doesn't waste it.
Timeout called to Liberty. And Tim, you talk about players who had to fight for a spot in the W. How about Carly Samuelson?
Well, she only played 42 games her first 5 years out of college, was released or waived 8 times, found her place in 2023 with the Sparks. Now, Carly's one of the top 3-point specialists in the whole league.
Sabali. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Ionescu left side. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Sabali.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Now here's Austin. Pass to Sutton. Screen by Austin. Here's Sutton. Covered by Ionescu. Sutton, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
And it's Austin missing. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Here's Jones. That one goes in for 2, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Austin. On the money from 12 feet away.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Jones. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. No one near her. Not happening with that shot. She's put up 5 and made 2. Here's the Mystics with the ball. 19-point game. And when you look at the rich history of the Liberty, last year was their strongest team yet.
The most regular season games the Liberty ever won was 23. Until last year when they won 32. Brianna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now, putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
here's Sutton. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Washington calls timeout. Here's Mule. Pass to Sykes. And here's Edwards. Mule with the ball. Clock at 4. From downtown, up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Stewart with the screen. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Well, it looks like that last three definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now here's Dolson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Angsler. Defense right on her. Mule, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Delaney Hamilton, that one's good. So it's Washington now. Mule with the ball. 5 points in the game. Sykes drains it from beyond the arc.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Now Dodikish. Sabali, guarded by Dolson. Sabali with it, working on Dolson. 6 to shoot. Outside, Laney Hamilton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Mule. Sykes outside. Dolson. Shoots over Sabali. And it's Dolson missing.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Now Sabali. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. She misses that time, but only 5 misses in her 11 shots from the field, as she's 6 of 11. You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
To the paint, Dolson. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Here's Dodikish. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Ionescu up top. Three-pointer. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Pass to Mule. Edwards. Angsler. Laney Hamilton covering. Again, Stephanie Dolson missing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Liberty missing. And it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim.
Pass to Angsler. Sykes with the ball. There's the three. She's off on that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Liberty leading by 17. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And that's very much a shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. Fires the three. That's good. It's her seventh made basket and 14 tries.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Pass to Edwards. Angsler. Now here's Dolson. And here's Sykes. Up top, Mule. From the arc, it's good from long range.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Laney Hamilton. Pass to Stewart. Launches a three. Tries again. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around.
Mule with the ball. Covered by Ionescu. Now Angsler. Pass to Sykes. Takes the three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Outside, Laney Hamilton. Stewart with the ball. She's covered by Edwards. Stewart inside. Working on Edwards. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point play opportunity.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
And the free throw, no good. And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Dolson, Amy Hamilton with the rebound.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. He shoots again. No good there. Aaliyah Edwards, strong defensive effort.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Dolson, guarded by Jones. Back to Sykes. Stolen by Lainey Hamilton. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Stewart. Here's Phoebish. She's guarded by Angsler. Stewart inside. She's working on Edwards. The #1 overall pick in 2016. Brianna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
And she knocks down the first one. And the last time the Mystics won a playoff series was in 2019 when they won it all.
Well, they got bounced in the opening round last year, which makes it 3 of the last 4 years where they've lost in the first round. The Mystics just haven't been able to replicate that 2019 run.
Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998, and they won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait. Beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
To Mule. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Brittany Sykes attacking. Good defense there by Benijah Laney Hamilton.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Ionescu outside. From outside, off the mark. The Mystics on offense. Mule with the ball. 8 points for her. Sykes outside. Dolson. Back to Sykes. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, this is how you finish inside. Brittany Sykes going up with confidence.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
New York calls timeout. And the Liberty with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The long-distance three is buried.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Dolson. Sykes. Lane Hamilton covering. Clock at 6. Good defense there by Benijah Laney Hamilton. It's stolen by Sykes. Up and in on the layup.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Now Ionescu. 24 points for her. Jones outside. Laney Hamilton. Here's Stewart. That one falls, and a nice feed from Laney Hamilton.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Here's Mule. 8 points for her. Sykes outside. To the wing on the left. Mule. Covered by Ionescu. Brittany Sykes outside. And Jones pulls it down.
No luck for her this half after being outstanding from outside in the first half.
Pass to Ionescu. There's the triple. Edwards grabs the miss. Sykes left side. Now Mule. Back to Sykes. That's tipped. Stolen by Laney Hamilton. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Jones. Up and in from the low block.
Players Jones' size usually don't play with the style and sizzle that she displays every game.
Pass to Dolson. Angsler. Dolson with the screen. Here's Mule. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Stewart. Here's Phoebish. She's guarded by Angsler. Now here's Ionescu. This one for three. It's rebounded by Angsler. Sykes with the ball. Now Mule. The three is up. Buries it from three-point range.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's fifth finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Now here's Mule. She's got 14. Pass to Angsler. Dolson. Sykes outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Angsler. Here's Edwards. Lainey Hamilton with the rebound.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Ionescu outside. Here's the three. And again, it's New York with a three.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
She's been their best rebounder today, no doubt.
Well, the numbers back that up, too. I mean, she brought her lunch pail with her today, and she has gone to work.
Now here is Stewart. 10 points for her. Pass to Phoebish. Now Ionescu. Aaliyah Edwards, strong defensive effort. And stolen by Ionescu. And she was fouled in the act of shooting an opportunity for a three-point play.
Gotta respect the toughness Ionescu brings to the hardwood. She's always a threat to convert those difficult and one plays.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Van Loo. Samuelson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Van Loo. Sutton, covered by Ionescu. Sutton, no good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Liberty out in front, opening a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Sutton. Samuelson outside. From outside the arc. Here's Austin. Pass to Kone. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
Nice dish from Austin. What a team player.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Sabali the screen. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Mystics.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
And Samuelson is going to pick up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
Delaney Hamilton. Ionescu. No good on the three. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Samuelson. Guarded closely. Sutton. 6 to shoot. The shot. Doesn't go that time. And it's New York's ball. The three. And Lainey Hamilton hits from deep.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Sutton. Carly Samuelson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying her luck from deep. Sutton, no good. And the Liberty with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Burke. It's tipped, but she stays with it. Isabel Harrison has the open look, gets a very good look and converts.
Keep the game simple. When Harrison gets some space, sees the mid-range jumper open up, she takes it.
So it's Washington now. Samuelson outside. Sutton covered by Ionescu. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
They haven't been as focused on taking care of the ball in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I doubt Coach is pleased with that aspect of their game here.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Burke. Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
Here's Sutton. To the inside. Here's Austin. No good. Unable to end this run. Pass to Dodikish. Here's Davis. Here's Dodikish. Clock at 6. Now Burke lets it go from deep. Sutton with the rebound. Here's Van Loo. Pans it from downtown.
Well, for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Pass to Dodikish. Outside Sabali. Down low. Burke makes it off the glass.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Here's Van Loo. Austin with it. Van Loo, guarded by Davis. Samuelson outside. She tries for three. It's hauled in by Harrison.
Well, this is a day that she would like to forget. Just hasn't had the energy to get it done out there. Still without a point.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Sabali. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
They're losing the battle in the paint.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Monet can't get it to go. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Back to Sabali. Dodikish. Pass to Burke. 5 to shoot. Now Harrison, guarded by Austin. Puts it up from 15. That's short off the rim. Here's Van Loo, guarded by Sabali. Here's Van Loo. Here's Sutton. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
That's on Isabel Harrison. And a 2020 third-round pick. Shug Sutton was actually out of the league until 2023.
Well, she only played 12 games in the Wubble. She wasn't in the W in 2021 or 2022. But Sutton had a monster year 2023 in Phoenix. She was actually top 10 in the entire league in assists.
That free throw missing. And when you look at this Washington team, they hang their hat on defense. That's the priority.
Yeah, last year they were 4th in defensive rating. They have a great coaching staff. That helps with scouting reports, defensive schemes that we'll see. And the Mystics do a great job, executing those scouting reports.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Dodikish. Pass to Davis. Here's Burke. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now Sutton. Sykes outside. Count it.
Gifted with some serious handles. Sykes is such a difficult matchup for defenders.
Here's New York now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now here's Davis. She's guarded by Anxler. Pass to Burke. The tray. It's rebounded by Anxler. And here's Sutton. Back to Dolson. Anxler. Dolson with the screen. Here's Sutton. From deep. Sinks the triple.
Great vision from the very unselfish Emily Anxler. She is really all about the team.
Here's Dodikish. Pass to Burke for three. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Covered by Mule. And here's Burke. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
Substitution for your Liberty. Number 18, Ivana Dojkic.
Mystics on D. Good on the three-point shot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mule. Pass to Dolson. Angsler with it. Shot clock at 6. Beats Thornton with the block.
Using that 6'1" length and solid wingspan, it's Thornton with the swat.
And the Liberty making a change here.
21, Isabel Harrison.
Now Doty Kish. Pass to Burke. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Sykes. And the Mystics on the break. Mule. Back to Sykes. Dolson in the post. Defended by Harrison. Dolson, shot's good.
Another reason you want Dolson on your team. She can turn a missed basket into points. Tremendous effort on the boards.
Here's Burke. Doty Kish. She's covered by Mule. Isabel Harrison on the wing. Davis with her first shot attempt. Mule grabs the board.
That's a shoot-around jumper. Absolutely no excuses for missing it.
Pass to Sykes. Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Mule. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Doty Kish. She's guarded by Sykes. And here's Sabali. Here's Burke. Sabali the screen. And here's Burke. Misses from close range. Mule with the ball. Pass to Dolson. Angsler. Dolson sets a screen. Now here's Mule. Dolson in the post. Working on Harrison. And it's Dolson missing. Now Doty Kish. Here's Burke. Pass to Doty Kish. And here's Burke. She's covered by Edwards. Now here's Mule. So New York takes this one by a big margin. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.